Hey, welcome back everybody. Today we are talking about the Wipe Day, the Jade Skin Picks, the Farming Update, the Cultivator Update, and the Easter event that's cooking now for Main Branch and for PTB, also known as Testing or Staging. Again, for Rust Console Edition for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, Next Generations, and everything in between, and I'm Jade Monkey. Okay, so we're going to try to make this as quick as possible. Just know that so sorry if there hasn't been a lot of streams / videos. My streaming machine, recording machine, took a hot one. So yeah, I've been trying to get everything back up to speed. So we should be live streaming a bit more. You guys should be seeing the regular schedule again, but we're still waiting on that machine to get repaired. So I apologize that it seems like I've been MIA. It feels like I've been gone forever. So that's what's been going on. Okay, so we do have the Easter event going on PTB and on Main Branch. I would strongly recommend if you're monthly and you want to go to weekly, this is a great time to do so. If you're monthly to monthly and you just want to jump a server, this is the best time to do it, as the Easter event helps boost your materials and your progression overall because of all the bonuses that you get. It's just a good time to kind of shop around servers if you want to, especially if you're like, hey, my server's full of Zergs, it's full of the cheaters, it's full of whatever. It's a good time to shop around and just check it out and have a blast. Okay, so the Cultivator update is out on PTB, also known as Farming 2.0. No official release date on this. I don't think it's going to be at the end of the month. I'm going to guess it's going to be, what is it, May after that? It would be my guess, but still no official word. It is a separate download, so if you don't find those servers, that's why. You do have to download it in the Microsoft or Sony store. It is the Rust Console Edition Public Testing Branch. And if you have Deluxe or Ultimate, you already have access, so just go download it. And if you want to update it from the baseline version, just know it is the, what is it, the Cobalt Combat Pack. And then once you buy that in the PlayStation or Microsoft store, then you can go download the PTB. I know, that was a mouthful, right? Jeez. Okay. So also because my machine took a hot dump, I was unable to do the last Jade skin pick, so we're going to put them all together. So we got 2 sets today, and then I'll cover the 2 sets that we had last week. And this is for people that are on a budget, an RC budget. So I totally understand that, because not always do you want to get the full set. And if you're looking for my picks, that's what this is. We'll have set A, which will be green, and then set B, and that'll be orange. There'll be 2 in each of those. And so let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so the first set is the first repeat. We have the Killer Clown Veteran going for 1,750 Rust coins RC if you want to buy the whole set. The set A, the first pick, is going to be the MP5 for 500 RC. My secondary for set A is going to be the metal face mask. I think we have them broken out here. Big fan of the MP5. It looks really sharp. It doesn't glow, so it's not going to give you away at nighttime. So this one has been a go-to that we've used quite a few times when we're playing out there legit. What was the other one? The face mask. And then the face mask, I picked this one because a lot of times you'll swap the heavier face mask in and out with other things. So I thought that was pretty sharp. And then for the secondary picks, set B, we've got the boots, and then for 400 RC, and also the metal chest plate going for 400 RC. And I think the chest plate is quite sharp because you have a design both on the front and on the back side. It's pretty menacing, especially if you don't like clowns, which is most people. Right? Right. Okay, so this is that Killer Clown Veteran. Our next big set that we have, this is a new set that we did get, and you know I'm a sucker for deployables, is the Fairy Architecture going for 1,020 Rust coins RC. And this was a tough one. Honestly, deployables, I almost always go right for the bundle, but I think this one's pretty reasonably priced because I think there's a lot of really good ones here. And this is for like 1,000 RC roughly. So for me personally, this is almost a no-brainer because it's deployables, because this is where you put all your stuff. But okay, so our first pick, our set A, is going to be the sheet metal door going for 350 RC. I should say the sheet metal double door. And then the large wooden box going for 175 RC for the first, or I should say set A, the primary picks. And then here we have an in-game picture of what it looks like, because the preview for this was actually jacked up. I don't think this glows in the dark, question mark, I'm not sure. But double doors have been kind of a rarity, so I just think the whole set's sharp. So I'm always a sucker for double doors, so obviously that's going to be on the list. And then we have the large box, and as you can see here, it does glow in the dark on the top, not on the sides. I did check that out. I think this one's sharp. Again, I'm always a sucker for deployables, especially boxes, because, I mean, let's be honest, it's always your loot and loot rooms, right, in your base. So this one will be good for like the bottom shelf of your loot room. I thought this one was pretty sharp. Okay, and then for the secondary set, or set B, we have the garage door going for 350 RC and the sheet metal door. Let's see, where did I stash these? Sheet metal door is over here, and again, this does have a glow-in-the-dark feature, which is really nice because a lot of times you've got these single pass-through airlocks, so a slightly glowing metal door is always a good pick. Like the design, so that's what this one looks like here, both with the lights on and then at nighttime. And you know, nighttime is a lot darker now, so it's not the craziest thing in the world to get something to help orient yourself in the base if you don't have the materials or resources to, well, materials and resources is the same thing, but like, let's say you don't have the low grade or even the power collected to do so, so I think these are nice. Garage doors are always good. You can see this one also glows in the dark. It's very similar to the box, but I think it's cool, man. I'm a big fan. Okay, so now let's go over to our sets that should have been last week, but oddly enough, I should mention that these are all set up to go for 2 weeks. So I'm not sure if it's because of April why we have kind of this weird, we had something like every week almost. So these are set to go for 2 weeks according to the timer. So, and including the sets we're about to cover, even though this has already been in for a week. So technically this will be running for 3 weeks, but anyways. Okay, so our first set is the egg architecture. Again, always a big sucker for that, going for 1,750 RC. It's expensive. A lot of repeat patterns going on in here, so I'm like, For me, even though I love deployables, I kind of want to handpick stuff out of here if I really wanted to, because it's 1,750, right? So my first pick, or set A, is going to be the sheet metal double door for 450 RC, still well under what it's going to cost for the full bundle. And then I went for the garage door, going for 500 RC, so you're looking at, what, 950 if you're going to do that first pick, which also, I mean, it's half, you know what I mean? And then for my secondary pick, or I should say set B, is the sheet metal door for 400 Rust coins and the furnace for 400 RC as well. If you add those up, you're looking at, what, 1,300? So if you want to get all 4 of those, then you might as well get the set, even if you don't like the other stuff. I do like them. I just think it's kind of a repeat pattern. I think this should probably be 12 or under. That's just me personally. But yeah, here's what they look like. I mean, boxes, always a big fan of boxes. The furnace looks funny. And then you've got the Easter door and then the double door. I'm a big fan of double doors. You know, what can I say? I'm a sucker. All right, so over here, this is our last set that we have. We have the egg tools going for 980 RC. It's a good pickup if you don't have your standard tools, because it's reasonable. But if you want to break down and you don't want to get the bundle itself, I would say the best thing out of here, the set A, is going to be the rock for 325 RC. That's almost half the cost. Almost. It's like a third. So it's pretty pricey, right? So if you just like the rock, then go for it. The hammer I also have for 325 RC for that primary, or I should say set A, excuse me, so the green set. Just because, you know, you always have the hammer out when you're building. You always got a rock when you spawn, so those are kind of nice things to fall back on. And then for the orange set, or set B, we have the pickaxe and hatchet, one going for 175, the other one going for 200 Rust coins. Here's what our delicious chocolate rock looks like. Fantastic. I don't think I have the hammer, but there you go. That's our breakdown for the Jade skin picks. We got a lot of exciting stuff happening. We're going to be over here jumping between PC and the console side. I'll still be recovering my machine, so things won't be as speedy as they typically are when I'm live streaming. So like, I'm not always, I typically will read off the stream, the chat quite often, but it seems like I'm a bit slower because I actually have to use like a tablet or whatever to do it. It's really weird, so bear with me. We'll get there. We'll get everything back online. And if you guys are like, hey, man, this is all cool and stuff, and the update looks cute, but like, when are custom servers coming? I got you. All the information we have up to date right now is for the Rust Customs coming soon. We'll have that up on the end screen now if you want to check it out. And hopefully we get to see you guys in the next live stream /video. Be sure to drop a like and a subscribe. Love you. Bye.